Hello everyone and welcome to Nervous Nessie. Today I wanted to share with you my new backpack and give a walkthrough of the backpack and a review of the backpack. Now I still have the backpack that I got from my job and I love that backpack, but it doesn't always work for me whenever I travel because depending on the trip, I might need to carry more items. So I was on the lookout for a backpack that would be able to hold a large laptop. My laptop is, I believe, 17 inches for the monitor part or the screen part. And most backpacks will only hold like a 16-inch laptop at the most. And sometimes when I take work trips, I need to take my laptop with me. So I had been keeping an eye out for a backpack that would, number one, hold a large laptop, and number two, have a lot of storage for all of the other things that I need to carry. And I finally found one that works wonderfully. And it's this backpack. It's by Swiss Gear, and I got this backpack at Costco. It was fairly inexpensive compared, especially if you go to various stores that you're specifically looking for laptop backpacks. So stores like Best Buy or maybe Target or something like that. A lot of the laptop backpacks are kind of expensive. And I got this one at Costco. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but for everything you get with this backpack, it is well worth every penny of it. I think it might have been around $50 or less, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let's get into the different features of this backpack. On the outside, I wanted to start on the outside and kind of work my way through because there's a lot going on with this backpack. On the front, there are some straps here that you can use to put carabiners and hold things. And then there's also this pocket on the front that zips down, and I can fit my whole hand in this pocket, and it goes all the way down to the very bottom down here. Now for this one, the zipper, it's only one zipper, and since it's on the very outside, things that I would put in here, worst case scenario, if somebody were to try and get into this backpack, I wouldn't be upset for losing whatever is in here. Things like maybe a little pack of tissue that I need if I'm, flying and need tissue, stuff like that. I think I keep my eye mask in here for when I'm in the hostel. An eye mask is a few dollars, so I'm not worried about losing that. But the zipper is kind of under here, so the compartment's sort of hidden. Then on both sides here, you have these stretchy little compartments that you can put a water bottle, and a fairly large water bottle at that. I mean, pretty big. I usually keep my collapsible water bottles, one on each side, and then anything small that I need to grab real quick, I might throw in there. There's loops on that as well if you wanted to put a carabiner there. And then at the top handle here has a steel cable that is running all the way through it. The exposed part of the cable is plastic, but the handle itself is very cushioned. And then on the back, there is a loop up here if you wanted to hang up the backpack. You do have the straps that are pretty thick. I mean, the padding is pretty thick. They also have some loops for the different, you know, carabiners or whatever you want to add on. The actual back is, I don't know if you can see this, but there is padding on the back here that's pretty thick. And in the center little section through here is kind of indented so that, and it even says it on here, for airflow. So the padding is up against your back, but air can flow through here. That way you're not getting all hot and sweaty. Right here is a kind of like a little belt sort of thing. This will allow you to place your backpack onto a luggage that has handle. That way you can put it on top of your luggage and go through the airport without having to actually carry this. And I think, other than the fact that the straps are adjustable, the ends of the straps have these little things if you wanted to hang something off of that. But that's pretty much the outside of this bag. But the inside is where this bag really shines. So I'm going to turn the bag this way. I have a little pouch here that I keep little small things, and I've just put the ring on here. But if you notice, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments to this bag, and we'll go through each one. The smallest compartment is the second one, and when you open it up, inside here, it is just this little small area. It's fleece lined inside, and it's hard. If you can kind of hear that without the zippers clanging. That is hard, and it's a sunglasses case. I mean, how awesome is that? You don't even have to have your sunglasses in a case inside here. It comes with a case built in. Now, I do keep my sunglasses in a case, but I put little small things in here that are easy to access again, because there is only the one zipper, so you cannot lock this. This front compartment, let me open this up here. This has so much storage. You can see right here is a pretty big pocket, and this pocket is fleece lined, and it even tells you it's to hold a tablet. So you can fit a good sized tablet in this top section back here. You do have the little toggle here to where you can hang something on here if you wanted to, a place to put 2 pens, and then you have a pocket on this side. It is also fleece lined. You have 2 pockets on this side. You have this kind of taller pocket and then this little smaller pocket. Both of these are fleece lined. Right here you kind of have a little cubby kind of thing, just enough to kind of stick your finger in. If you really wanted to, you could probably put a 3rd pin right there. But it's there if you need it for something very, very small. And then in the bottom here, I don't know if you can see this. I mean, I'm gonna check the camera here. I don't know if you can see this very well, but in the bottom here is kind of a mesh thing, and it is a zipper pocket. Let's see if I can show you guys. There's no easy way to show it with this, but it is a mesh pocket right there. And of course you have the overall outside of this area pocket, and it's about 2 inches in depth for this first one, so you can hold a lot just in the first section of this. And then the second section is going to be kind of a main compartment. And the reason why is because of how much room it has. So you remember I said the sunglasses? This is the actual sunglass case inside here. So it's a hard case inside there. In the main compartment, you have, again, another pocket. Has a little tab there, camera. If you had a camera, you could put that there. This one, adapters. So you can put adapters in that one. This one down here says files. And it's literally big enough to where you could put a full, like, manila type folder in here if you wanted to. And then again, you have a zipper mesh pocket, so you can see through and see what is inside this pocket. But the fact that it's kind of the main compartment is how incredibly wide this is. When this bag is fully extended, this is just crazy to try and show you. I mean, it's like 6 inches in the bottom once it's actually flattened out. So you can really put a lot of stuff in there. I have my GoPro case. So to give you an idea, I usually will put this GoPro case in the bottom, and I still have several inches up here and another inch or two on the sides here. So this main compartment will hold a lot. If you wanted to travel with, let's say, just this backpack, you could put, you know, if you're going on a business trip, you could put something up here, adapters, put your files, put a lot of little small things here, and then put your clothes in this big compartment. I mean, it's huge. This compartment, the front compartment and the back two, have 2 zippers. One goes down one side, one goes down the other. And usually what I do is I will take my lock and run it through and lock up all of these. That way I don't have to worry about someone getting into the bag itself. The back 2 compartments, we'll start with number 4 going this way. It opens all the way up, completely flat like a clamshell. Now if you notice, it's only maybe about 1 inch in width inside here, inside this compartment itself, so it's not very wide. But in here you have this little area. You can put a second tablet in here. I'll just kind of show you. I usually put my mirror in there, but it's, you know, large compartment here for that. There isn't anything else in this section, so I don't keep too much in here, but I can put my laptop in that section if I wanted to. Also, you have this last compartment. All it is just a deep compartment. You can see through with the mesh. You can put the laptop here because you do have the padding against your back. But either the 4th or 5th compartment can be used for a up to 17-inch laptop. In the back one, you do have a little pocket here as well for something small if you needed it. But either one of these, either this one or this one, can be used for a laptop. And when I put my laptop in here, there was still room left over. It wasn't like it was catching on the corners or anything like that. But yeah, I really love this backpack. It has so many little compartments that I can kind of section it off between maybe my GoPro accessories, my camera, all of my stuff like my tripods and things. I will say that when I went to Alaska, I carried this backpack and my tripod fit in this backpack. It was tight, I will say that. I mean, it's, you know, a pretty long tripod, but I was able to fit it in here at kind of an angle within the bag itself. The side does have these straps where if, let's say, the bag's not full, you could ratchet it down and pull this thing tighter. Bottom is pretty sturdy. It kind of is made of a nylon to where if it gets dirty, you can just take a wet washcloth and wipe it off. But yeah, I love this bag. This will probably be my go-to backpack going forward just because it has plenty of room to where I can store everything. I can put my medicine in here for when I fly. I can put some small toiletry items in here so it's easy to access through the TSA instead of having to put it in my carry-on if I decide not to carry checked luggage. But I really love this backpack. Again, it's by Swiss Gear. And I don't know if you can get this from somewhere else, but I got it from Costco. I've seen people, you know, actually at my work, I've seen a couple of people that they have this backpack and I recognize it and want to be like, I have the same backpack. But, yeah, it's a great backpack. So if you're looking for a backpack that will hold up to a 17-inch laptop, this is your go-to. This thing is fabulous. If you have this backpack and you have any reviews on it, feel free to leave a comment below. If you have any questions about the backpack, let me know. I will try to answer those as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. Bye!